Okay, again, for those who have just joined, this is Shalaya with KWRI Marketing, and today we're going to go over Command Overview. So you're going to start by going into agent.kw.com. We do recommend using either Firefox or Google Chrome as your browser. If you do run into any issues, it does tend to work best if you are in incognito mode or private mode. So you're going to want to put your username in here. The username is not case sensitive, but the password is. So if you have any uppercase letters in your username, you want to make sure those are entered correctly. We also do recommend that you manually type your password in. If you copy and paste this from, say, the setup sheet that you get from us, sometimes that tends to add an extra space in there, and that can cause an issue. If you're not sure if you typed it incorrectly, if you click on this little eyeball icon here, you can see the password and check for any errors that may have been typed in. So we're going to go ahead and click sign in. Sometimes it may take a minute for command to load for you here. Don't worry, this is normal. So once this page loads, this is our command home dashboard here. This is a work in progress, so some quick links will not have the same editing access as the actual tabs. This dashboard is completely customizable, so we're going to go through each of these widgets here. So your first box here is your tasks, which you can see your due date. You can sort these tasks. You are able to sort by opportunity or contact. So there's these little drop-down arrows here, and this will allow you to change your sort views here, as well as this drop box here. Next to this, we have our design updates. These are designs that KWRI creates for you to use. These are really great when it comes to designing flyers or making designs for any campaigns or smart plans, which we'll go over those a little bit. Next, we have our goals. So if you don't have any goals set up yet, this will look empty here. You can change this view on this drop-down arrow from year to date to month to date. And then we have this product updates box. This will show you what's new in Command. And then if you click on this drop arrow, you can also see what's coming next. So any upcoming updates that may be coming to Command. Down a little further, we have the database health. So in here, you can see the email is most utilized here, and the address is a little low. So this database could use a little bit of work. So the more information that you have within your contact database, the higher these scores are going to be. There's a drop-down arrow here. And you can toggle between agents in my market center, agents in my state, all agents, agents in production bracket, agents in my production bracket, and agents in top production bracket. There is also a notepad here. So this is where kind of a virtual sticky note. So you can go in here and add notes. And if you click on that, it saves. So the next time you'll log in, you'll be able to come in here and see your notepad. At the bottom of this page, we have recent leads. So you can click on the little drop arrow next to the description, and that'll give you a little more information on this lead. And then you can also click on the three dots on the right-hand side, and you can unmark it as a lead, and you can also add the lead to a smart plan. Now, if you have multiple pages, you can toggle with these arrows at the bottom. to see your other pages of leads. So if we go back up to the top here, there is a customize home button up here. If we click on that, you can remove and add widgets from your home dashboard. So say you don't have your goals set and you want to remove that from your dashboard view. You can uncheck that box and remove that. You can also rearrange these widgets on the right-hand side by clicking and dragging these. So say you want to see your recent leads as soon as you log in. You can have that recent leads at the top of your view here. And then to finalize these changes, you would just simply click apply. And then you'll see that brought the leads to the top here, and that goals box is now gone. So from here, we're going to click on the connect button at the top bar here next to command. This account does have Command MC access. You will not see this on your account as this is typically for leadership access. So once we get to the Connect tab here, this is sort of like a Facebook newsfeed, but Keller Williams version. So if you're a part of any Connect groups, you'll see those groups on the left-hand side, and then you'll see a feed of these. So now we're going to toggle back to command. Up at the top right, you'll see this little store icon here. This is how you can direct to the marketplace. The Keller Williams marketplace is sort of like an app store for command. So similar to an app store on your phone, this is where you can download additional things to connect to your command account, such as if you still use Dotloop in your market center, you can link up your Dotloop account to command here. This is where you can go to subscribe to Twilio and any other additional apps. This bell notification will be any notifications that you have in command. So if you get any new leads in, you'll receive a notification here, as well as any other things that are working internally within command, you'll get notifications. Anytime you have a new notification, there will be a red dot on this bell here. And if you are utilizing the command mobile app as well, you'll also see this notification bell in your app on your phone. So if we go to the question mark on the very right corner and click on that, this is our help and information. So we have guided tours, which will kind of give you some tours throughout command and kind of help you get going. There is Keller Williams University. This is a great resource for additional training. And then chat with support is a very important one. If you ever have to reach out to KWRI directly, this is how you would do that. So if we click on this, it's going to bring up a pop-up box here. So it'll give you some suggestions based on what page you're currently on. So we're still on the home dashboard here. So you'll see these suggestions are based on the home dashboard. If you click on the Get in Touch button, this is how you can access the live chat, or you can leave them a message if it's not so time sensitive, and they'll send you an email back. Live chat is accessible Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then if we click back on that check mark, there is also at the bottom, post an idea. So if there is any ideas that you have for command that are not already accessible, you can post an idea to KWRI. There's a lot of options on there for that, and it's a great tool to utilize. So from here, we're going to click on our name in the top right. So if you are on a team, you will see your team name here, and that's how you can toggle between the two profiles. If you are not on a team and you are just an individual associate, you won't have that option, so don't worry. This profile is our Connect profile. This is the one that other Keller Williams agents will see if you're utilizing the referral network or the Connect page. That is just inside Keller Williams. Our settings, this will take us to our integrations and where our marketing profile is. Command training will take you to some additional training options. And then of course, log out will log you out of the command system. So we're going to go ahead and click on settings. Sometimes this page does take a minute to load. So these are our integrations here. So most likely your Market Center uses DocuSign. So this is where you can connect that to integrate your DocuSign account. Your Facebook post scheduling and Facebook Ads Manager will be for your campaigns. And you can also link your Instagram account as well. So if your Market Center does utilize Dotloop still, you do have the option to integrate that. If you have a Twitter account, you can get that connected here. Keller Covered. And then you can also sync up your Google Calendar and your Gmail account. If you add a Gmail contact, it will load it into command if you have this connected. So that's another Twitter option here. Your command email. So with command email, you get 5,000 emails for free per month. This feeds off of the campaign emails as well as the Smart Plan drip campaigns. So if we click on Manage, in this box here, you can adjust your sender name if you want to change what the sender name looks like when you're sending an email through command. And you can also change the email if you have a different email address that you would like to use. So if we click this drop box, you'll see you have a few selections in here if you have multiple emails linked to your account. And you can also add a custom email if there's a different email address that you would like to use. If you do have a large database, you might see that you're quickly utilizing this 5,000 email count. If you click on this Manage Subscription button, this will redirect you to the KW Marketplace, where you do have the option to upgrade your account for a higher email count. So if you have a MailChimp account, you can connect that in here as well. So with command email, you get 5,000 for free per month. With a MailChimp account, you get 2,500 for free per month. So Twilio is a texting service. So you'll see if you start utilizing Smart Plans that there is texting options on there. That is where this Twilio would come in. If that is something that you would like to utilize, if you click on this Subscribe and Marketplace button, that will take you to the KW Marketplace where you can sign up for that Twilio service. So on the menus on the left-hand side here, we have General Settings. We have Command Settings. So Applications is the page that we are on right now. And then we have Contacts. This is where you can access your contact archive. We do not ever recommend doing the database wipe, as this will wipe out your whole database, and you probably don't want to do that. You can access the back end of your contact tags, lead sources, and custom fields. And then we also have opportunity settings. This is where you can access opportunity tags and opportunity archive if you've archived any opportunities. Now, if you have additional questions on some of these, we do have additional classes that dive further into these as well, and you can find those recordings on our YouTube channel. So under reporting, you have activity tracking. My logs is where you can see a log of imports as well as exports if you are importing contacts. And then under connect settings is where you can find your marketing profile. So we touched on the other profile up here that connects to your connect profile and the Keller Williams side. So the marketing profile is for your marketing. So this is what your clients will see. Your marketing profile is what shows up on your website, on your consumer app, and any marketing that you do within Command. So any required sections will have a red asterisk mark. That's how you'll know that it's required. We do recommend being sure that you have a headshot photo uploaded here. There is a recommended size noted for if you need it. The team logo spot, if you do not have a team logo, we do recommend that you put something there. You can just put your Market Center's Keller Williams logo or any other generic logo in there, because you will see if you're getting into campaigns and designs, some of the legal footers will require a team logo. So if there's nothing uploaded here, that will show up as a broken link. So be sure that you have your full name in here, your correct license number, as this does show up on your website. Job title is not required, but you can put that in there. Now the slogan box is required. If you do not currently have a slogan, you can simply bypass this by clicking on the text box and putting a space in there, and that will let you bypass that box. Your designations go here. If you're not sure how to get that little realtor R here, if you hold down the Alt button on your keyboard and type in, let's see, so Alt and 0174, that'll give you that little realtor logo there. The bio is required here. If you were set up through us, you may see a default bio in here as a placeholder. We do recommend that you check the formatting of this, as this is how it's going to show up on all of your marketing platforms. If you do have any military affiliations, you can enter those here in this box. So if you are active duty or reserves or a veteran, or even if you're a military spouse, you can note this on your profile. So there is a spot for your mobile phone number as well as your office phone number. And then you want to be sure that your Market Center logo is uploaded here, and just kind of verify that your Market Center information is correct on this side here. Now, any compliance options are going to be based on each individual brokerage. So if you're not sure what your compliance requirements are, we do recommend checking with your broker on this. If you have any links that you would like to add to your legal footer, you can add those by clicking on this add link button, which yours will not say add another link, as you will not have links in here like this profile already does. You also have the option to add images to your legal footer. Checking that checkbox here, that is correct. You will hold down the Alt button and type 0174, and that will give you that realtor logo. So if you have your custom social media links, you can add those here. So to your business Facebook page, your Twitter page, Instagram, if you have your own YouTube page, as well as LinkedIn, you can link all of those in here. Google Analytics is currently down. KWRI is working on that. So once you have all of your changes made, you will go ahead and hit save. and then you'll get a pop-up box confirming that your profile was saved. And always make sure in the top right that this toggle is turned on. This is what is going to make sure that your information is feeding to your website and your consumer app. So now from here, we're going to click on the red KW box in the top left corner. And this is going to bring out a menu to let you know what the names of each of these icons are. So we have the home dashboard, contacts, tasks, smart plans, referrals, opportunities, campaigns, your reports, designs, listings, and consumer. So we're going to go into contacts. So we do have some filters on here, and we're going to leave them there for class. So you can change the search here. You can search by first name, last name, email, address, or everything. We do recommend searching by everything, as this will give you the best results when you're searching for something in particular. If you have a large database, on the right-hand side, if you click on where it says show, you can change the view to see more contacts. So the default is set to 10 contacts. You can change this view to up to 500 contacts at a time. This is really good if you're doing any bulk action. So if we go to the right and select all, then you'll see this bulk action box pop up. And this is where you can make bulk changes to your contacts. We do have a database class that goes more in depth with these things. You can find those recordings on our YouTube channel. So you can customize these columns here if you want these in a different order, or if you want to see different options. So if we click on that, you'll see on the left side, there's other options that you can check, and you can also remove columns. And then on the right, we can click and drag these so you can change that view a little bit to make it easier for you to search for what you need. Once you've made your changes, you can click apply, and that will adjust your list there. At the top, if you have contacts to import, you can click on the import button here. So you can upload files, and Command also has their own pre-made template that you can download to import your contacts to your database. If you need any assistance with contact importing, you can reach out to us anytime by email at support@scottleroymarketing.com. You can also add individual contacts one at a time by clicking Add Contact. That will bring up a pop-up box where you can put that information in. And then these three dots over here, this is where you can export all of your contacts. You can also export mailing labels, which you have the option of CSV or PDF files. And again, if you have any further questions about this, we do have a contact database class. So next we are going to go to tasks. This is where you will be able to mark your tasks as complete, as well as manage any tasks that you have in here. So on the right-hand side, this little check mark will mark your task as complete. Or if you click on the three dots, you can edit your task, reschedule it, or if that task is no longer relevant to you, you can go ahead and archive it, and that will take it out of your to-do list. You can create a new task up in the top right with Create New Task button. That will bring up a pop-up box for that information. And then you can also bulk complete tasks. So if you have multiple tasks that you want to mark complete, you can check them all at once. And then at the bottom, there's a complete button here where you can mark them all complete. You can view your completed tasks, your archived tasks, and your expired tasks in here as well. So from here, we are now going to go into Smart Plans. These are your drip campaigns. When you go into your Smart Plans, your view may look a little different because this account already has Smart Plans added to it. Keep in mind that if a Smart Plan involves text messaging, if you do not have a Twilio account set up, those will not automatically go out. You will see this message on the top here, and this will allow you to subscribe if you would like to utilize that Twilio service. Under your Smart Plans, if you click on the drop arrow, this will show you all the steps within that particular Smart Plan here. And then on the right-hand side, you can add a contact to the Smart Plan. You can add contacts by name or by tags. The little pencil icon will give you the option to edit the Smart Plan. You can make any necessary adjustments there. Some fields will be editable and some fields may not be. And then in these three dots here, you can make a copy, you can publish to the library, or you can delete the Smart Plan. There is a button in the top right corner to create custom Smart Plans if you would like to. And now from here, we're going to go to the Smart Plan library. So at the top, you'll see the featured Smart Plans. These are Smart Plans that other people have made and then published. So you can see the ratings on the Smart Plans. And then if you click on View Steps, you can see the steps that are included in that particular Smart Plan. You can scroll down on this page. So these are the KWRI provided Smart Plans. And then if we scroll down some more, you have your top rated, and then what's new. So these are any new Smart Plans that other agents have created and published to the library. If you do find a Smart Plan in the library that you would like to utilize, if you click on Add Smart Plan, this will add that Smart Plan to your library for you to use. You can see how many steps, what the duration is for that particular Smart Plan, and how many touches it will be, which is how many times that you will reach out to that client, whether it be by text or by email or phone call. From here, we're going to go to the Referrals tab. So this is where you can access the referral network. This is an internal network just for Keller Williams agents. So on the headers here, we have pending invites, pending referrals, any received referrals or sent referrals. When people are utilizing the referral network, this is the bio that comes from your Connect profile. Again, that is the profile that is under your name menu here. To send a referral, if you already have agents in your referral network, there is a send referral button on the right-hand side. So we can go to My Referrals, which you'll see these will be any sent or received. And then you have any active referrals, funded, lost, expired, rejected, or you can view all referrals at once. Next, we have the referral map. So this is where you can find Keller Williams agents here. So you can zoom in anywhere on this map. And the closer you zoom in, the more options you will have. So you can search by production, market center, by your own network, or by referral patterns. So by searching by production, it's going to show you how many units of production are in the area that you're looking in. And then on the right-hand side, you will see the agents for that area. You can also send a broadcast referral, and that will be an option to send a referral out to multiple agents at one time. And then you can kind of pick and choose who you want to give that referral to. That does have a limit of 50 agents. So you might want to zoom in a little bit more, or you can click on the filters button next to search results on the right side. And you can filter this out a little bit. So if you want to view agents that have closed a certain amount of units or listed a certain amount of units, you can filter that out to get a more condensed view here. So I just zoomed in a little more to shorten this list, and now we're at 30, so that broadcast referral button became available. Next to these agents here, this first button will send them an invitation to your referral network. And then this other button will be to send a referral right through this. If you click on their name, that will bring up their profile, where you'll be able to see their bio and history here. If you are searching for a particular agent, you can search once you narrow down your area, and you can enter that agent's name and look for the agent you want to add to your network here. Under My Network is where you will be able to see everyone that you have in your referral network, as well as your pending invitations here. And this is kind of the same things that you'll see in that main dashboard page when you get to the referral tab. From here, we're going to go down to opportunities. Opportunities will be your transactions. This is where you will enter your transactions to make money. So you'll see the tabs at the top. If you are on a team, you will first see your team name here, and then you will have your agent name, all opportunities, and all discussions. If you're having a hard time navigating where your opportunity is in these phases, if you click on all opportunities, you'll be able to locate all of your opportunities here in one list, which tends to be a little bit easier. At the top, you can create new opportunities here, as well as import if you are utilizing .loop. And we do have a class on opportunities as well. If you need to dive further into this, those will be recorded on our YouTube channel. So now we are going to move on to campaigns. So within campaigns, we have our dashboard here. So at the top, you'll see we have paid ads, which will be your paid campaigns that you can post to either Facebook or Instagram. You will have your email campaigns, which is where you can send out email newsletters. We have a direct mail option where you can send out postcards. And then we have social posts where you can post to your Facebook page. On the top right, you have payments. This is where you can enter in your payment information for those paid ads. And then we have create campaign, which is where you will create your new campaigns. So you will have your paid ads, your social posts, your direct mail, and your email options. And again, we do have classes based on the campaigns. So if you're looking for more information on that, you can search for those classes. So next we will go to reports. The reports tab is helpful to view how your business is doing. This is also where you can set up your goals for the year if you would like to put those into command here. So this will be your database overview here, which is similar to the database health score that was on that home dashboard. At the top, you have reports, your goals. Lead routing is for teams. So if you're not on a team or a team rainmaker, you won't need to worry about this tab here. Emails and text and calls. So under reports, you can view your opportunity report, your database report, your goals report, and then opportunities reports is what we're on now. Under goals, if you would like to set your goals for the year, if you go under this goals tab, you can go to goal settings in the top right corner, and that will take you to a Kelly guide that walks you through setting your goals up. So we will skip the lead routing since that is based on teams. Emails, this is going to keep up with your email count, delivered, undelivered, opened, clicked, replied, and unsubscribed. So you'll see that 5,000 limit. So this will help you track that limit as you are sending emails out. Under text and calls, this is if you are utilizing that Twilio service. You will be able to see how many credits you have left, how many you have used, and how many text messages were actually sent out and received. So from reports now, we're going to move on to designs. So this is where you can create flyers, emails, social media posts, and things like that. So at the top, if you click on create design, this is where you will select what kind of design you want to create. So if you're looking to create email newsletters, you want to be sure that you are utilizing the email option here, as those are the only templates that will pull into your campaign. Social would be for your social media posting. Print will be for your flyers, brochures, newsletters, as well as postcards and any other print materials that you may want. The video option creates a little video clip of a market snap for the area that you want to create for, which is really cool. And again, we do have a class that goes more in depth with designs as well. When creating designs, if you're creating flyers, you can pull listing information in from the MLS. And then any designs that you create will be saved here. If you have multiple pages, you can toggle those at the bottom of the page with the arrows. And you can also search in the search box here if you know the name of the design you're searching for. If you would like to import a design, you can click on import. And that's just going to take a minute to load here. So when importing, you can upload a PDF here, and that will give you some editable fields within your PDF file. And then you can use that for flyers or any other kind of things that you may need. You can also design from scratch. So you can start from a blank slate and you can choose from brochures, as well as flyers, newsletters, postcards, and you can create things from scratch here. And again, we do have a designs class that goes over all of these. So now we will go to the listings tab. So you can go ahead and sync this with your MLS by clicking this button here, and then you will be able to see your listings here. You can also go to the search tab at the top, and this is where you can search for all MLS listings, which is pretty cool. This is great if you want to make a design, as this will pull the listings into designs for you. So, and then last, we have the consumer tab. The consumer tab is where you can make changes to your website. You can create landing pages. Guide Builder is where you can adjust the guides on your consumer app. This will allow you to edit the guides, but do note that this is only available if the client is logged into the app as a consumer. So in these guides, the 3 dots on the right side is where you can edit them. So we'll go back to that first tab, Agent Site Pages. So if you were set up by Scott Livery Marketing, you will have your initial setup done here. So on the right side under View, if these eyeballs are teal, that means they are active pages on your website. If you see an eyeball that is grayed out, that means it is not active and it will not be viewable on your public website. At the top, if we go to Site and App Settings, this is where you can edit your website a little bit. So if you want to change that header text, you can edit that here. Agent Site Hero Images. These are the background images on your website. You can have a maximum of 5 images here. So if you would like to add your own custom images, you would just have to delete these to add those in. We do have these defaults on file if you change these and want to change them back. Under URLs is where you can change your website domain if you would like to edit that. This is also where you can grab the URL link to your consumer app. Featured listings. You can add featured listings to your website. You can feature up to 12 listings at a time, and you can delete and add these at any time. Under theme, so you can change this from either red view or black view. That just kind of changes the color of the logo in the corner and the way some of the page icons look. Agent Site Pages is where you can see the back end of those pages on your website. And just like these other applets, if you need more information on these, we do have a class on the websites. We have a Websites 101 class as well as a 201 class that just dives deeper into the pages that you can add here. So under landing pages, these are standalone pages that you can create. So you can create a open house landing page, and that kind of works as a lead capture. So you can pull in your listing, and then at the bottom of this page, they can sign in and that would send them into your command database as a new lead. You can also create these pages to advertise your listings. And these can be utilized for multiple different sorts of marketing if you want standalone pages for any types of advertising, which is pretty cool. So I think that about wraps it up today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us anytime at support@scottleroymarketing.com. Again, that's support@scottleroymarketing.com. And to find those past classes, again, you can go to youtube.com/Scott Leroy Marketing, and that will take you to our YouTube channel where you can find all our past recordings here. I hope you all have a great week.